Hi, how are you keeping today, guys? I am doing a video that's not actually quite common for me to do, and apologies for my voice. I'm actually a little bit poorly at the moment. I have like a sore throat and all other disgusting things going on, so I'm sorry if I sound a bit hoarse and stuff like that. It's just because I'm a little bit under the weather. But I'm going to do some videos for you today because they need to be done, and it's been a while since I actually filmed. I think it's been about 3 weeks since I filmed, so I need to just get my act together and start filming again. So today I'm going to do a first impression video. I don't actually think I have any of these videos on my channel, so this will be kind of a first for me, but I just recently bought something that I wanted to review for you guys. So it's the Real Techniques, what would we call this? What is this called? The Miracle Complexion Sponge, and it looks like that. It's just kind of a not an egg-shaped sponge because it has this flat ridge on it, but it is just an unusual shaped sponge. It's supposed to be kind of like a dupe for the Beauty Blender. Now, I haven't read any reviews on this or haven't watched any videos on this. I think maybe I might have watched one, so I'm not really sure what to expect from it. All I do know is that it's supposed to be like a dupe for the Beauty Blender, but I'm not sure, like I said, because I haven't really looked into any deep reviews or anything like that. It is so much cheaper than the Beauty Blender. I think the Beauty Blender is around 25 euro if you can get your hands on it, because it is a very rare thing to find in this country. I actually bought mine in Spain, and the first one I bought was from Amazon, so I haven't had much luck finding them in Ireland. But this is kind of widely available. It's available from Boots and online and loads of different places, so it's not that hard to get your hands on, and it is a good price. So it's roughly around 6 or 7 euros, so it's not too bad at all, especially since the Beauty Blender ranges for between, well, I bought mine I think for about 13 or 14 euro, all the way up to 25 euros, so you could pay a really hefty price for the Beauty Blender, and it's hard to get your hands on, but this is not. So this is what it looks like. That's the size of it compared to my face. Naturally this is dry, but when I dampen it up I will show you. I'm just going to compare it against my Beauty Blender. This is my dry Beauty Blender, and just to show you the size comparison, so it is significantly bigger. Don't know if you can see that, but it's a different texture as well. This feels more like a sponge, like the texture of a makeup sponge. This definitely has a softer feel off it than the Beauty Blender. Don't know if that's going to apply at all to application or anything like that, but it is a little bit softer. So I'm just going to dampen this up. I just wanted to show you them side by side in comparison. I'm just going to dampen this up, and then I'll come back to you and we'll see how it applies the foundation. So that's the size of it now, and it's gotten huge. It's still very soft and everything like that, so I'm just going to see how it actually applies my foundation. So I'm going to use my Double Wear foundation from Estee Lauder as usual, and I'm just going to kind of apply. I applied the foundation to the back of my hand. I'm just going to use this flat side. On the back of the package it says that you can use like around the sponge to apply the foundation, but I'm going to actually pat it on just with the flat side, and we'll see how we go. It actually feels so nice. It's quite similar texture wise to the Beauty Blender on my face, like. Actually spreading this foundation so easy. I'm going to use kind of this bit to kind of get under the eye, I think. I'm just going to roll it on under. I actually really like this. It's just dabbing on the foundation, like it's airbrushing it on. I can actually see how, do you know what, I'm actually going to zoom the camera in a little bit so you can see a little bit more. The only unfortunate thing about this, which is quite similar to the Beauty Blender, is you end up using a little bit more foundation just to kind of begin with. So when this Beauty Blender or this Real Techniques sponge is brand new. It kind of, you need to use more foundation, so you're kind of wasting a little bit of foundation. But I mean, it's not like it's not a huge amount of foundation, so it's not a major problem. So far I am highly impressed with this. I actually feel like my foundation is airbrushed. My foundation and my body look like two different colours, but they're actually not in real life. It's looking really weird on camera. But I swear a match. But I just really like it. I just love the feel of it. I love the way it makes it. Like, I love just the finish it gives my foundation. I'd nearly stretch to say I like it a little bit more than my beauty blender. So I haven't actually used my beauty blender in about 2 months, but I think that I like this just as much as, if not more, because of the price and the availability. It's so easy to get your hands on. Like I said, I had to buy my beauty blenders in Spain, and before that I had to get them off Amazon. So I'm finding it they're really difficult to get your hands on, whereas this is readily available. I'm just going to apply my concealer now with it, just to see how it gets on with that, because I use a completely different brush to apply concealer, so I wonder, can it live up to my expectations? I actually love the way that even applied my concealer so flawlessly. I really am overly impressed with this. I can't fathom how it's taken me so long to actually try this, and I love it that much that I don't know about my beauty blenders anymore. I'll have to think about that one. But I am really liking this, and for the price, I mean, you can't beat it. So I'm just going to go and finish putting on the rest of my makeup, and I'll come back and give you like my full overview review. So with the rest of my makeup applied, I just want to say that I absolutely adore this sponge from Real Techniques. I think it is going to be a new staple in my makeup bag, and definitely going to be used every day to apply my makeup. I just think it is just so lovely, and just the texture it gives my skin is just so amazing. It doesn't dry out my skin or anything like that, because obviously there's kind of water in this as well, so it's just making your foundation just go on flawlessly. Absolutely love it. I think I'm going to give the beauty blender a good rest for a little while, because I think this is my new favourite product to apply my foundation with, and for the price I'm just stunned and astonished. I haven't used it before, and I really recommend it to those of you who would like to try out a new kind of beauty sponge, because I think it is amazing. Guys, thanks so much for watching. Talk to you in my next video. Bye!